Good evening, everybody, and a good day today, Sunday. I had a good night's sleep as opposed to my other morning rants I've been doing on YouTube, and I got up quite early, had a look at the papers and everything, and then I sit around waiting for old Lugholes to come on at Andrew Marr so I can hear what he has to say. Rishi was on there, the Chancellor, and he does look like a Vulcan, doesn't he? He's actually got Spock's figure, and he's got a good head for figures as well. If anyone's going to get us out of it, he will. Everyone's saying he's very popular and he should be Prime Minister. No. Why make him Prime Minister? He's a brilliant, a brilliant Chancellor. But we're going to have to start paying this money back. He's aware of that. Is he going to be so popular then? Everyone's popular when they're giving you money. It's paying it back is the thing. Good news, read the defence budget, I think. People are saying, why are we spending all this money now? Well, we're not spending it now. Actually, we're borrowing money when it's very, very cheap, and we're spending it now when it's most needed to update our cyber warfare systems. Some of the stuff out in space, if those satellites gone, we've had it. You won't even be able to see this. Don't worry about that. Right, so here we go. We are coming out of lockdown on December the 2nd. That's great news. The other great news is that JDTV on December the 2nd will cease to be the main thing that you log on to. You can log on to Ustream because JDTV becomes part of Ustream, where we launch our new channels. We've got another channel called Probe, which is some fantastic documentaries, including one I did with the Parachute Regiment. Winston Churchill on there, everything to piss BAMEs off and wokes off. It won't piss the BAMEs off. Wokes off, wokes, BAMEs. I'm getting so confused with all this stuff. Anyway, right, we're also going to be launching a really old movie channel, so you can go and watch some of them great old cult, that's cult with an L, not an N, movies, and also LML, Laugh My Arse Off, okay, which is going to be a comedy channel, and we've signed up some great things for them, including the brilliant Jimmy Jones, and of course the inimitable Freddie Starr. So on December the 2nd, it's great fun for all. So just when we're launching our channel, you'll all be buggering off to the pub. But the pubs will still be open. They're going to open till 11 o'clock. That's the word round, the Rishi campfire. Or the, yeah. So they can stay open till 11, but your last orders is at 10 o'clock. So, right, last orders, ding-a-ling, used to be a bell. Last orders, it would be 10 to 11, wouldn't it, or something, and you had 10 minutes to drink up. 8 pints of IPA, please, Gov. Yeah, well, we've got to get rid of these COVIDs. I don't know if this is doing it. We won't know now what the results are of this lockdown. I think this lockdown's been pretty lax, to be honest, and I think us public are letting the government down rather than the other way round. Of course, there's people there saying, I'm not going to do it. Well, just carry on. Just don't bump into me, for fuck's sake. We had 121 deaths yesterday. It's very sad. Very, very sad. We don't get the breakdown of what those deaths are. Now already people are saying it's probably flu, it's probably this, it's probably that. The average age is 82, God rest their souls. And of course weekends less people die. Or do they die on a, I don't know, they would let them die and we'll add them up on Monday. I mean, what a thing to say. And I hope that's not the case. The vaccine, that's good news, isn't it? It's funny how all the vaccines are coming out at worse. Who nicked what off of who? Or did they all go together? If they all got together, then maybe they'd have worked the prices out. Has anyone said, you know, hang on a minute, we ain't fucking paying that. We'll get it from someone else. No, they've all got together, don't you worry. And our little Khan, our stupid mayor, and Fatty Lammy said that BAMEs, and I'll be talking about him later, BAMEs should come first. Should BAMEs, whatever they are, and we'll talk about that on JDTV. I'm not going to talk about BAMEs on here and what I think about all that, because I don't want to be taken off the YouTube channel. But on my own TV channel, JDTV, www.jimdavidson.uk, tune in later on and you will see what I think about BAMEs and what we should do. I think we've had enough. Okay? One BAME that always comes first. That's a great link, wasn't it? Lewis Hamilton. Congratulations to him on becoming world champion. I know you've made a lot of enemies with all this kneeling down stuff. I watched the football the other day. I thought I watched Tottenham and Manchester City, and they all knelt down and I turned it off. Well, why did I turn it off? Because I'm a racist, obviously. Or is it because I know Black Lives Matter. I know all lives matter. But why do these footballers, these privileged fucking footballers, kneel down? Is it to piss people off, or is it to do good? Or are they just frightened to death? Or are they just fucking stupid and woke? Okay, well, what about Hamilton? Will he kneel down again? Will he get the knighthood? He'll kneel down then, and good luck with him. Right, I suppose now they're talking about giving him a knighthood. If he doesn't get one, that would mean the Queen is racist, wouldn't it? The Queen, they won't give him a knighthood because he's black. Well, last time I looked, he was half white. Maybe he used a little sword. No, it's ridiculous. He deserve a knighthood whether he's black or not. And again, I'll be talking about that later. Whether he deserves a knighthood for driving the fastest car that's ever been made in history, and that the Mercedes team are through the roof in being experts, it means that even if he makes little fuck-ups, he can catch up. That car's got enough power and enough varoomph, is that a word? For him to repair his mistakes. Someone compared it, some wag on my channel said, right, compare it to another great champion, a brilliant champion, an old mate, Ronnie O'Sullivan. Okay, snooker player. I think he's number 4 in the world with his left hand as well. But that's nothing to do with snooker. Right, so Ronnie O'Sullivan, he is world champion. He is world champion class all the time. He's the one to beat. But what if Ronnie O'Sullivan's pockets that he's potting into were twice the size as the other people's pockets? That's the way some of these people are looking at it with Lewis Hamilton. Well, Lewis, congratulations on being 7 times world champion. Have a look at the Black Lives Matter. You're an ambassador. You've shown you're a great bloke. You've shown your allegiance to the Queen. I do hope you get a knighthood, and it's well deserved. And please share most of it with your Mercedes team buddies. But now it's time to make a change and start to heal a few things, Lewis, not just for yourself. You don't give a fuck if people like you or not, I'm sure. Just get in your jet and fuck off to have a look at your tax returns in the Isle of Man. But what we need to do is people like yourself and me, we've got to try and find a way. Me, look at me, comparing myself with you. We've got to get ourselves together in this country. We've had enough of this bollocks that's going on. So that's what I'll be talking about later on JDTV. So we're talking about woke, BAMEs and bollocks on JDTV in a minute. So sign up now. Sign up, www.jimdavidson.uk, and you'll see what I can have to say on my own TV channel a couple of weeks before it turns into a TV station called Ustream. And talking to Ustream, thank you for helping us raise £25,000 for our Ustream Veterans Fund. It's been fantastic. You can give by texting donate to 66777, and that will help me help them. Already this week we've given £3,000 out to Veterans in Action, and we've given £10,000 to my old charity, would you believe? I know, my old charity, but off I go, and I'm still paying. Anyway, £10,000 for them, for specific items which we'll be listing at the end of the month. So anyway, I would also like to thank Lenny and Lammy for helping me promote the idea that people do not have to be white saviours for Africa, and they can help homegrown charities like veterans. And I would ask you, Lenny and Lammy, and all you other people that are saying Africa and black people don't need white saviours, look at the humanitarian work the Wildcats and the Merlins of HMS Argus are delivering in Honduras. Yeah, last time I looked, those people in Honduras were people of colour, being helped by the British military, who care nothing for class, race or colour. That's the example we should set. This whole country should look to our military to see how we behave and not moan. Get the chips off the shoulders, and let's get them shoulders back. Together we go forward. Help me. Text donate to 66777. Right, it's time for JDTV. Strap in. This is going to be a goodie.